and we return once more to, well, not the House of Flores Tampa, but the House of Wayne, as we continue on with the Commander-in-Chief, Damian the Stout. Man will not die. I got asked about this earlier, about his traits, so if you want to kind of take a second look, we'll go down them here. So we are fickle, we are just, we are ambitious, we are a thrifty clerk, an administrator, a herbalist, a wise man who hasn't yet trained, a hunter that only is looking for the bears that have killed all of his children. I will kill those damn bears. A class 3 merchant, which surprisingly not that bad. Reclusive, a witch, so we're a little bit messed up in the head. Very athletic. A Herculean man. So like think Eddie the Beast, Brian Shaw. Like this dude is big. We're talking like 6'7" 300 pounds easy, big dude. He is severely injured, which I did not get from hunting, for those wondering. I got it after the hunting trip. And then, of course, we have the administrative court. We are broke from our holy wars that we decided to quit on, mostly because we didn't expect our sons to die from bears so often, and now it's become kind of really a gag that I'm just going to continue hunting the bears until we wipe them out. This will be our only goal for the rest of the game. And Damian is getting his vengeance on killing these damn bears. I've killed so many. I have arrived in Manhattan to pay homage to you, glorious Commander-in-Chief. As I show my loyalty, I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough. Sure, why not? Serve me well. Yeah, so as I went through the family tree last week, we have had too many members of our family die to bears. So now it's become a thing. For those wondering, we do have the 2 houses that were founded. However, Ware is no longer in existence, all dead, having been wiped out quite a while ago, to be honest, at this point. But, nearly like 40 some years. Now we continue working on our territory, continue building up our money, and hopefully start modifying some contracts. Who's trying to kill who? Someone is trying to kill me again. Ugh, what's new? Let's use our hook to get feudal taxes out of you a little higher, and continue to build our little golden empire as we try to make as much money as physically possible. From dust, well, there's nothing we can do. 300 gold. Bro, we're in so much debt. Colonel Carl often quotes passages from the Constitution about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I will memorize and recite a section on truthfulness. I think that's a good one, yeah. Can we get our Holy Father, get the President loan us some money, please? My vassals, Terrentiente Rico, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Rico approaches me excitedly. Well met, Commander-in-Chief Damian. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Manhattan. It occurs to me that Spencer here might be of service in your court. Come here, Spencer, come here. He is an incredibly talented scholar, the brightest I've ever learned from. I would make use of him myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible, as I'm quite too smart for even you. I would hate to see his great talent go to waste. Won't you take him in and unleash his potential? No, I will not. He is the wrong religion, and also not a guy I want to deal with. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal representative Robert has an extramarital affair with his lover, Mare Culpa. How could he defile the sanctuary of his own marriage? Wow. Well, he's not married to one of my people. I don't care. I mean, it ain't my problem. Well, okay, I care, but, it's not a problem for us. You know what I mean? It ain't our family. As we are mostly focused on trying to get out of debt. 18 gold a month. For those who want to do that calculation, feel free. Now, we could lower court positions. We could, lessen the amount of men-at-arms we have, but nah. We'll just keep growing. We could demand a hostage. Sure, we'll demand a new hostage. Let's see. You're 4 years old. Ooh. You'll make a great new theologian. Yes, we want more olives. All right. Well, the sheriff bailiffs have been figured out. Crap. Didn't think that would go so quick. Let's go with land or windmills. We'll build up even more power amongst our vassals so they have economic growth beyond. And see what we can do. Ooh, what's going on in court? All right. Each day, it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by Gittel, Yocasta, and Jeanette's constant vying to demand the most memorable meal from my overworked cooks. Today is my Marshal Yocasta who drools. My liege, tonight I am having the kitchen prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10-bird roast, licking her lips hungrily. The extravagance has gone too far. Yes, I agree. We need to cut back, relax, take a moment, breathe, as my old ass recovers the best he can, having no money, probably for the best, as he would be out there hunting bears otherwise. Alright, we've got our child here. He's got a new home. We're going to convert his ass to our own religion almost immediately. Yeah, we'll give him to you. Convert him. Do it. Make him ours. And of course, Maga here is still growing into the warrior she was meant to be. Oh, man. We're not going to exchange any accolades or hostages, and we don't have any plans to make any more accolades, as we're kind of too broke to do so. But we did make a friend. Yes, I caught these two hiding into the food stores at a very irate... You screwing Jared? At least he's not from Subway. House Dudley. Oh, okay, by pleasure and fortune. I feel like that's a notable house. I caught these two hiding in the food stores. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my friend Heather and Jared in tow. Jared has stolen a whole keg of beer. Heather tried to put it back by herself before I noticed, but no such luck for her, he says angrily. It seems as if my ward is a little troublemaker, but one that had a change of heart. By yourself, that's very diligent. Yes, good girl. Good work. Good work. Alright, so we have titles we can now create, of course, once we have cash, as our old man self is just kind of kicking back. Let's take a look at the world at large while we sit back and wait. Oh, and another disease comes to ravage us. We have here, of course, the Emperor Thurgood of Latimar, not doing too bad. He's got a nice little good setup for himself. Kentucky starting to grow, Atlantica being on the bigger map. I fear my education of Heather at your court is no longer suits our needs. She is hereby recalled from your care. Should I feel insulted? Oh, well. A scheme at court has come to my attention. She is certain that my personal physician is scheming against me. Why would you do so? My rival countess is... what? Everyone wants me dead. Jesus, guys, calm down. Wait, my physician wants me dead? Wait, are you actually plotting against me? Hold up. Let's go take a look at that. Hooks and schemes. Is a witch. Is also a witch. I'm a witch. Othet. Oh, okay. All right, interesting. But yeah, as we get killed in the background and stabbed, looks like Patricia has grown quite large in Canada, while Colot Nunet looks to be having some Civil War issues. Our great long year buy-in still ruling up in the far north. California having expanded a massive chunk here and going into Utah. I think this was Nevada, I want to say. But looks like Oregon hasn't come together. We do have down in Mexico coming up at the city or territory of Antipolano going to another new house. Interesting. The kid is no longer ruling. We will not be attending any great weddings, thank you very much. The Kalak Mool starting to grow over here as we get some coffee sales going. Pretty not too bad. Hammer and Bone, I like their little design. They are a house of another house, it looks like, so that's kind of cool. We got Cuba doing still pretty well under the Buena Vista Ramos. And then, of course, going down into South America, we have our Brazil, ruled still by a new family, looks like, by Manhuaco? Maybe. My injuries are slowly getting better, and pain is no longer my constant companion. I am still weakened, but today I am capable of many things that were very impossible just a moon ago. Ah, we're now wounded. Nice. And then it looks like we got some other nice, cool powers starting to pop up down here with the Chicao and the La Pampa, with Chile starting to fall apart, sadly. So not too bad. Also, Bolivar starting to come together under Ramdas. So, not too bad. What's been your kind of biggest surprise there for what nations have kind of popped up and what ones have fallen apart throughout this series? We did lose that big range territory that was in the center here that seems to have kind of splintered apart. But yeah, I'm curious, what was your biggest expectation versus what nation did you think was going to go farther and expand further? I might do a Brazil one at some point. That might be kind of fun to mess around with. Oh, man. Oh, did I inherit? Yeah, I did. Do you have another, Patricia? I inherited this. Why do I have all these territories? Okay. Any Waynes that we can give this to? We're looking for adult. You're heir to something. My grandson, he's heir to the state of Deutschland. They're too young. I could give it to Victor, but Victor's, what, the heir? Oh, no, not at all. Alright, so I think we're just going to have to grant this to someone else that will serve the household well. But if people keep dying, that's always good. We lost wounded. We are finally healed. How can you even say such a thing, Damian? I would never take a lover. Commander-in-Chief Patricia seems genuinely upset about and denies my accusations. Well, hey, listen, you ain't sleeping with me, clearly. So, we're finally not scarred or not wounded anymore, but we're still broke. We are still broke as more people try to kill my marshal. Okay, interesting. We continue to do what we can as we go stronger, but not much it can be done while we sit back, waiting to go hunting once more. Thrush here, a bastard of his own house. Ooh, he could be an interesting bastard founder. We dare defend the goddess. You want to come visit? Ooh, yes, I bring you riches and gifts worthy of your majesty. Thank you. At last I bid him, confirming my satisfaction. Yeah, he does. Looks like we don't have any issues with this guy. That's fantastic, at least. I'm actually kind of shocked on that. Also, damn, we are 55. So, once our cash comes back, I guess maybe we'll just go pick on the Old Dominion instead. Because 100%, I think that was a bad idea that we went after the Holy War, and I think it kind of screwed our cash setup. Either that, or we do what we thought we were going to do originally, which is we go into Florida and we start just taking all of this from this dude. Your thin lips are like burning a stick. I really want to hear your voice again, that I may know if you are as thin as you look from afar. Should do everything I want all the time. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. I will do anything to prove my loyal. Abandon these endeavors, please. No, we're not sleeping with more people. A man named DeWitt approaches me seeking employment, claiming to bear a letter of recommendation from the Commander-in-Chief himself. The zeal was deemed a forgery, and I now hold the brazen impostor in my dungeon. Very good. Have the wretch sent to me. You, good sir, dare to come off as me? You... Oh, can I torture him? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, so, I know. Don't look at me like that, guys. Don't look at me like that. I was curious. That's all. Just curious. All right. Let's get the rest of our lands back under our rule. Honestly, we may see the end of our disparity here soon. Should grant port... Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Grant to random person. There you go. Oh, I inherited another piece. Put a noble Gothamite there too. There we go. And then we'll grant you a vassal to make you like me even more. And now we shall. Ooh, we got rebellions and little wars going on all around. Ooh. There's a lot going on in our little nation right now. Who is fighting? Let's see. So you're in a rebellion. Oh, it's just a present revolt. Okay. Alright, know thyself. So we can get warning. We'll know here soon when we're about to die. even though it looks like we will not be dying anytime soon. Ooh, nice, nice. All right, perfect. We're trying to get our cash back here as we take a few years and a few episodes to do it. Damian seething in anger as he kind of sits here, waiting to be crowned as the next proper president. By the way, who is the president? Oh, shit. President Matthew the Enlightened. He's getting up there, but he's not dead yet. What comes around? I make another lap around the castle, sweat pouring down my back, catching some glances from bystanders. A strong body truly breeds a healthy mind. With a roar, I pull to a stop, I grab a large rock and heave it up to my chest. Then I notice my granddaughter, Deidre, looking upon me, intrigued. And now, where was I? Now that's a grandfather. Stepping outside, a children swoosh by. One is clearly faster and more agile than her peers. 'Tis my very own granddaughter, Deidre, outpacing the rest. I grin encouragingly, impressed by her unexpected show of will and perseverance. Soon the other runners assemble to an early halt. Pride for Deidre burns in my heart. Deidre, come here, good girl. And she gained athletics. Sweet. Oh, there goes the money. Yes, we got a huge household savings. Thank you. And we had a new son, Artie. Okay, we've had a new boy. He is not the heir to the family, but it is something. Oh yeah, that does remind me, I gotta go into succession. Oh, we do not have access to that. How far off am I from logo? That would be high partition. 17 years? Alright, we'll see if we live that long. I mean, if we don't, that's that. But with that, we thank you all for watching. We still stand in as Damian, managing to have finally fully recovered as we finish up everything. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoy. And as always, if you do, give us a like, a subscribe if you're new and want to see more content, a dislike if you don't, and a comment down below if you're feeling opinionated. Thank you all again, and I hope you enjoy, as well as have a great and fantastic weekend.